It's Mark Salon. It's the KaK M Show, or the Mac and KaK Show.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, exactly. What do you want to talk about today, my friend?
Well, we've got so much to talk about, haven't we?
Well, what's been in the news? We can't find any newspapers that have been discarded today because I don't think there's any good news in them.
I had a look through them online and there's absolutely nothing in them. Nothing whatsoever.
We normally find them on top of the bin so we can have a go through them.
But I guess that means a lot of the good folk out there have stopped buying them and they're chucking away. Therefore, our job is done.
Excellent. Maybe everybody's woken up to what's really going on this planet about all the corruption and scandal and the war.
But the UK can't be involved in that because I mean the UK on the honesty level is it's dropped a few marks actually. It's down to about 7th out of 10 now. I'd put it closer to 1 out of 10.
Oh, okay. But as you know, war's big business.
Oh yes, money, 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 money.
So, do you know, we're talking about corruption, and apparently I think it's in Jamaica at the moment they've installed a new system where anybody that's thinking of running as an MP or a councillor or for the government, they have to go through a vetting team. Have you heard about this?
No.
It's a vetting team, and do you know what they use? Spectrograph, and we call them polygraph.
Lie detectors?
Yeah, lie detector. They connect it all to your heart rate and your blood, monitor your blood and stuff. And they're questioned. Anybody that wants to become an MP or in the government or a local councillor has to go through this polygraph lie detector system.
And what happens if they fail when it says, are you going to be a good man or a bad man? Do they still go in or what?
Well, you'd think not, would you? But you have a look at Jamaica at the moment and it's had some serious problems with people. But it's always the government's fault. You know, if a guy goes and robs somebody, it's because he needs to put some food in his mouth. Or
beer.
There, Red Stripe, there they call it Dirty Babylon, which is the corrupt side of the establishment, i.e. the government and the councils. And that's going on, well, everywhere on the planet. What about our local council? I wonder if anybody would like to administer a polygraph, spectrograph lie detector test to those.
Parliamentarians?
I know a man that could do that. Oh. You could give him a job and you could give him a good wage as well.
Okay, who's that then?
Mickey Summers.
Yeah.
Mickey, that would be great if you'd be the lie detector test for England or the world. Right, you could travel about in a nice car with your spectrograph, with your polygraph, like they do on the Kyle files. Or
it's not going to be a job for long though, is it? Are you a liar? Yeah, you're a liar.
You can see it's going crazy.
Are you a liar? Yeah, you're a liar. Go. Go through the whole 300 of them, or how many there are. Are you a liar? Like.
The Prime Minister, Theresa May.
Treasonous, May.
Did you have anything to do with poisoning those 2 Russian people in Salisbury? No. Liar.
Did you know of anyone that had anything to do with it?
No. It'll be melting down if she got on it. It's like Vladimir Putin. Did you fix the elections? Oh, so you're a liar as well. And what's that chap with the
Trumpy?
Trump. Did you rig the elections?
No.
Oh, you got a good one.
Did you rig the elections better
than Vladimir did?
Well, actually, I was going to say the other one from over their side, the one he fought against. Did you rig the elections better than
Hillary Clinton?
Now that's a good one because she definitely fixed them, but he must have fixed them better.
I'd say if Mickey Summers did this lie detector test on our politicians and
with
our
a big
presidents,
stick.
I'd like you.
If you're a liar, boing.
No violence, my friend.
No. He's boinging a gong which drops them into a vat of water.
Oh, well, vat.
And that then get transported to the jail.
Wicked. Yeah, do not pass go. Do not collect bail bonds. Do not collect £200 from whoever you've been stealing it from. He could do. Speaking of vats, he could go to the Vatican. Mickey, you could go to the Vatican, and you could. Do you know? Did you see the other? He was in Argentina or some country the other day, and everybody's got their phones like this. The dope.
Oh yeah.
This bloke that dresses up in this fish hat and white gown, like he's some kind of god or Jesus, and it's like. Turn your phones on yourself. He's just a man.
The same dope that has now come out and said that hell was made up by the Catholic Church.
Yeah, hell doesn't really exist. It was made up by the church.
Why was that then?
Tell you to make sure you have something to fear. So they can
Capers,
say, if you don't do what we say, then you're going
you'll
to go to this place.
hell.
In Islam it says that all your skin will burn off and it will grow back and then keep burning off forever. But God loves. Allahu Akbar. God is the greatest, that means. But you're all the greatest, really. We should talk about self-realisation next time. Ultimate self-realisation. Because it's like what these treasonous people are doing to us on this planet. They're actually doing to themselves. And yeah, for sure, they are liars. But wouldn't that be great?
Sorry, you say the lawyers?
Liars.
Oh, same thing.
Lawyers,
thing.
barristers, prime ministers, ministry, monastery.
Well, did you see that?
It's all to do with the church, isn't it?
Did you? Yeah, exactly.
Oh, no, minister.
Prime minister.
Ministry, monastery.
It's all church.
But the Christian religion, like a lot of the others, is just basically a sexual ritual death cult.
Yeah.
That
Well, that's
introduces you to Satanism.
Yeah.
Hold on, that'll explain a lot of things you've been talking about recently then. Because you call them all Satanists. Well,
Luciferians.
bags full of something not very nice. Luciferianisms. Do you know Lucifer was actually the name of an angel?
That fell from heaven, apparently.
In a book called The Basic Information Before Leaving Earth, and as you know, it's no good once you've transcended physical death. So, yeah, that'd be a great idea. Mickey Summers, the lie detector. Lie detector hunter. Mickey Summers.
Ah, yeah. That's a good title. The Lie Detector Hunter. That means he's hunting lie
That'd be really
detectors, then.
good. Who else could he interview? Yeah, he could ask the dope. I mean the Pope. I was right first time, wasn't I?
Yes.
We could ask him a question. Are you the leader of the child rape butt club of the world? No, of course not. It'll be going off the scale. Oh, you could really catch some good people. You catch some bad people here. Quite good. What a great idea.
Councillor John Collins.
Never heard of it.
Have you really done everything for the people of Nottingham with spending their money, or have you spent some of it rather frivolously and got a backhander from them that you've got spent it with?
Have you been lining your mate's pockets and raping the public purse? Have you been hiring a room, which you call a court on a Thursday afternoon, to enforce a tax, which there's no law which says anybody is obliged to pay it at all? Are you lying to us?
Yes. He's gone red in the face.
He probably has. That would be right off the scale. Yeah, what a great idea. Lie detector polygraph test.
And then,
for
of course,
anybody that wants to take
then of course we've
place of public.
We've got the CEO of Nottingham Criminal Cartel.
You love calling them names.
I'm only calling him.
What's his name again? Because I've never heard of him.
The CEO and Common Purpose graduate Ian Courier, who was also allegedly a headmaster of a certain school where they allegedly used to sell the children for sex.
You're joking.
Nope. And then because of his allegedly promoting the child sexual abuse of the children at the school, he got promoted to the head of Nottinghamshire Social Services.
Wow, that's an amazing coincidence.
And then because he covered that up so well, along with all his other buddies, he got made CEO of Nottingham Criminal Cartel. You see, selling children for rape, murder and torture does pay.
Anybody that seems to walk a path of power or negativity over others, who give the illusion of service, seem to do this to children. They seem to lie. Yeah, a lie detector test for everybody that wants to take. You're not supposed to have any power at all of you. You do realise that? You're servants.
Because the children are the most pure and innocent. That's why they go after abusing them.
Well, this is why the Queen and her husband and the royal family and her eldest son, Charles, ex-best mates with Jimmy Savile, and he was knighted, wasn't he?
Yes.
What a good fellow he was for supplying them with children. I've heard that the Queen actually likes shoes made of baby's skin and they eat them. Is that why they look so youthful?
Well,
and they live till like 100, 200 years old.
She'd know where to get them. There's that shop in Hampstead that sells items made from human skin.
Here you go, yeah. Here you go, Mickey. Go and interview the Queen or Charles or the Duke, yeah? Duke of Edinburgh. What's his name? Philip. Have you been raping
Philip the
children, you lot?
fascist.
No, of course not. One does not rape children. The thing will be exploding. There'll be smoke and fire coming out of it.
And while we're
It's
on,
like, are you being totally honest with me, all of you?
while we're on this subject,
You may
notice
need more than one polygraph.
notice that the head of the CPS, Child Prosecution Services,
Yeah.
Alison Saunders, is not getting her contract renewed after saving all them paedophiles, including the likes of Jana and Grenna. Saving all them, and she's still getting chucked on this scrap heap, and they're bringing a QC in, which
Queen's
is
Counsel.
Queen's Counsel, which will mean
dear.
that she's another.
It has to be related to somebody that tells lies or that
Yeah.
won't sit a polygraph test. But I've heard that she's actually got a higher paid job that she's going into, because they do this. They give them millions, they get them to work, or then they retire, and then they go and do something else, and they rape for all this consultancy, I think you call it.
Yes.
They rape the public purse as well as our children
Well,
and stuff.
for
Have you been raping the public purse? No. Have you been raping our children? No. Have you been what? It'll be smoking. We might have to buy you 2 of those, Mickey. 2, but you can get them in a briefcase. In fact, we'll buy one of those. And what we could do is go to a local surgery. By the way, we're barred from all local council surgeries.
Well, the
County and council.
the wanted posters aren't up anymore, though.
Aren't they? We haven't got our wanted posters up anymore.
Yeah, so you used to have 4 wanted posters: me, him, and 2 others.
One was the barber, who we believe got poisoned, but we don't say anything about that.
Yes.
Hi, barber. And the other one is our friend we want to suggest that he carry this briefcase about.
Yeah.
That could be really interesting. Shall we get one? Let's go and see how much they are. We'll be back.